What's up, guys? It is Monday.
Is that how? Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
And you just did that?
That's how I pronounce Monday.
Let's go on then.
Good. So it's Monday. I had a pretty good weekend. Josh wasn't around because, he's off doing fun stuff without me, per usual.
That's not fair. That's
So,
not fair.
so I was around Orangeville, just hanging out and stuff. I went to see the new Spider-Man movie, which is really cool. Way better than the other Spider-Man movies.
I've heard the opposite
Really?
from Joe Rogan.
Well, he can suck my dick. Because
All right.
if Joe Rogan is watching,
Yeah.
it's going to retract that. But I disagree. Because this Spider-Man movie, I think, was way better than Tobey Maguire, first of all. Like, they chose a better guy for it.
Andrew Garfield.
Yep, Andrew Garfield. It stuck more to the,
Original.
Yeah, the original Spider-Man.
Marvel comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was more along the same lines as it. Like, they used the same ideas that they didn't use in the old Spider-Man movies, which I appreciated. And I really enjoyed this one way more than the other ones. So, I would say it's better.
Out of 10.
Out of 10? 7.5?
So it's not great, but still good.
It's not the best Marvel movie,
Yeah.
because I'm comparing it to, like, Iron Man.
That's not fair.
Well,
That's not. I mean,
Marvel!
It should be able to compete.
It should be able
It'll be
to.
a movie that will never be able to.
Because Spider-Man's part of, what's it called? He comes into the Avengers occasionally, right?
He was never an official Avenger.
But he did, like, help them out.
He did help them out. Same as he was one of the few Marvel characters that was also never an X-Man.
I didn't realize that they went over. Because I know it's the same company.
A lot of Marvel characters joined the X-Men.
Really?
The Fantastic Four were all X-Men at one point.
Oh. See, I'm learning stuff every day. This is really cool.
And stick with me, kid.
Yeah. We did that. Gamed a lot, pretty
Although
much.
Spider-Man was in Fantastic Four for a little bit. As Bagman.
I feel like you're lying to me.
He had a plastic bag on his head.
That's not
a
true.
A paper bag.
That's not true.
I'd be totally serious. The Many Faces of Spider-Man. I would not lie.
I'm going to Google that later.
You go right ahead. He
Um,
was also the replacement Daredevil for a little while.
he's just making shit up now. I'm going to enjoy my wine that I also have here.
Keep it classy.
Keeping it classy. So we're in Josh's backyard also right now. That's why I'm swerving. I don't normally swerve, but I'm swerving right now. It's very relaxed.
If you had things to say, all
Do
you gotta
nothing
do is
day.
hand me the
I want to talk. I just want to talk. Oh, look at the sky. Okay, here's Josh.
Hey guys, how's it going? Like Graeme said, we are in my backyard. I was doing some gardening just earlier. That's why I have the immense amount of facial hair. And yeah, gardening, it makes it grow. By immense, I mean a mustache, right?
And some stubble.
A little bit of stubble. That's immense for me. Did a fair amount this weekend. I went camping up northeast in Port Elgin at McGregor Point. It was fantastic. I love any Ontario park. They're all amazing. I love going camping there. I do every year. This year I'm lucky enough to go twice in the summer. Adding a little color to my,
Repertoire.
face, I was going to say. Also, was staining in a color called charcoal today, which as you can imagine is dark. So I was in the shower trying to scrub that off. Wasn't happening.
That's what I walked in on.
Graeme walked in while I was in the shower, and he was like, "Anybody naked in here?" And I threw open the curtain. I was like, "Oh!" None of that happened. I mean, actually some of it happened, but not the part that you thought.
It totally wasn't gay.
It wasn't gay. It wasn't gay? It wasn't gay. Funniest part of the weekend for me, best part that I can tell you guys anyway. I mean, I tell you guys almost everything, but I got to keep some of it PG. We're walking down the street because we came back into Kincardine to watch the fights because Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva 2 was this weekend on Saturday, and it was pretty good. It wasn't the crazy hyped up fight that I thought it was going to be, but it was really good. I was incredibly drunk, and so was Corey, our friend. It was a fantastic night. Once we got into town, we started watching the fights. We started drinking a little bit. In Orangeville, I don't know if you guys know what a schooner is. It's a very big mug, and you put beer in it, and you drink it like that. And on Saturdays in Orangeville at the Boston Pizza, there's Schooner Saturdays. So they give a really good deal on schooners on Saturdays, which makes total sense, right? It rolls off the tongue. In Kincardine, it's Schooner Thursdays.
Well, they probably have accents.
Like, what? Who wants to drink that much alcohol on a Thursday? I mean, I understand it's summer, but it just doesn't even sound as nice. You know what I mean? Anyway, so we're drunk and paying full price on these schooners. We decide to walk home, which is about a 25-minute walk, and it's a little hilly. Doesn't matter. But it crosses through the main intersection in town, the walk home. And the Highland Games, which if you don't know, is like a traditional Scottish game where they have the log toss and they play the bagpipes and everybody's wearing kilts. It was on this weekend in Kincardine. So we're walking back through the town, through this intersection. That's like the main intersection. People are walking both ways. It's packed. It's like 1:30. We get to this main intersection and we keep walking, and all of a sudden, Corey and I, we start hearing somebody caw like a bird, like caw, like that.
Like it was code for something?
Hang on, okay? Because, I mean, if you hear somebody caw at like 2 o'clock in the morning and you're drunk, what are you going to do? Caw back, right? So I turn around and I'm like, caw, caw? And all of a sudden somebody else down the road goes, caw, and then Corey chimes in with caw, and then the guy who started is like, caw. All of a sudden, so many people are doing this bird call. And I don't know exactly what I started or got into, but it was some kind of seriously orchestrated bird talking, late night drunk, bird talking, late night drunk fest. Okay? And it was kind of cool, but only because it wasn't cool. It was just weird. It was just really weird. And like some of them were really good at it, and all of a sudden I had to pee, and they were starting to follow us, like cawing, like they were starting to like rally, like we had started a march. So Corey and I jumped behind a bush, and he jumps behind one bush, and I jump behind a fence, and then he's like, I have to pee, and I'm like, I have to pee too. So he goes behind another bush, and we pee, right? And we can hear them getting closer, and I'm like, caw, like trying to keep them at bay, or just at least happy with my bird calls, right? I didn't want to upset the bird clan. Anyways, all of a sudden it all stops, except for one guy who's still cawing. He's a little bit behind the group. And then
Frank, we don't make fun.
We're standing on the sidewalk, and we're about to continue our walk back to the house. And there's this girl, right? And she goes, come over here. And I look at Corey, and he looks at me, and we're like, no. And so Corey's like, no, you come over here. And then she's like, no, you come over here. And there's like guys around her, and we were like, no, we're gonna go. We're just gonna go home. And so we kept on walking, and then we were laughing about the bird calls and the gang that was like, it was weird. It was weird. It was like we orchestrated some kind of rally of bird callers.
And then almost got mugged.
And then, well, maybe not. They could have just been wanting to hang out.
Maybe.
That's,
She seemed kind of anxious at the end.
I can't
here.
do it in her voice, but she really wanted us over there.
Hey guys, come over here.
Hey, come hang out over here.
Did she have a beard?
I didn't know. We were too far away. She was calling us from really far away. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did something very fun with your weekend. Graeme was in town. I was camping and drinking alcohol for the whole time. The whole time. Like, we would wake up and I would drink water to like settle myself down, and then I just right into beer, just straight. It was fantastic. It was a great weekend. And like I said, I mean, we were out and we went to the beach and we got wet and played some catch with the baseball, and it was good. Just another weekend. You know what I'm saying? Oh, also, I don't know if I told you guys yet, Graeme and I saw Ted. We told you guys. I saw it again because I went with some friends that hadn't seen it yet. Just as funny the second time. And I got to catch some stuff that I missed the first time, which was really great. It was fun. So watch that if you haven't seen it yet. Please watch it. Tell me what you thought of it in the comments. If you guys have ever had like a gang-related bird experience, post that in the comments too. I want to know if I'm alone on this.
I'm assuming everybody has.
It should be like a natural thing, right?
Yeah, so there should be a lot of comments.
Right, okay. Well, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you later.